To the my folks at home who is confined to the house. At during this quarantine time and the COVID-19 2020 pandemic scare. This is my weekly GI Joe toy review. I hope everybody is coping with their isolation. I mean, luckily, I'm a healthcare provider at a nursing home, as I deal in the kitchen. But thankful for those first responders and all you other essential healthcare providers, as well as firemen, police, and military and government officials. I keep y'all in all my prayers, and I pray for everybody else that's involved, anybody who has family and whatnot, and that's dealing with this crisis. But this is our GI Joe toy review. This is not a COVID-19 review. I choose not to review that. But this is GI Joe toy review. Today's topic is the Iron Grenadier, which I'm actually thankful I get to review a Iron Grenadier figure. But before we get into jumping the Iron Grenadier, let's look at our shout outs of the week, which I'm positively feeling the effects of this COVID-19 pandemic. First is Back to the Media at 41 South Loudon Street here in Winchester, Virginia. So if you guys could actually get in town and go and visit the store once this pandemic is over, go ahead and check them out for all your video game needs, as well as comics and videos and music and movies and more. You'll find them on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Check their website at backtothemedia.com, see if they're open. I only get out enough just to go to work and back, so I can't really tell you if they're open or not. Or you can email them at backtothemedia, backtothemedia at gmail.com, so you can email them at the same time. While also doing that, you can go on Facebook to find Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles. You can email them at timetravelertoys at gmail.com. As you can see, their phone number's right there. They're at 115 South Loudon Street in Winchester, Virginia. So go ahead and do what you can to get a hold of Charles for all your comics, toys, and collectibles. And see if he's open during this COVID-19 pandemic. Very good. Both of them are very good stores to find what you need. So go ahead and check them out. So let's take a look at our feature presentation, starting with the file card. As you can see, it says Elite Trooper, codename Iron Grenadier. It says Destro has built up his army of Iron Grenadier troopers from among his bodyguards. Chosen for their endurance, tenacity, and pure meanness, Iron Grenadier troopers are part of the weapon supplier's plans to take control of the Cobra organization. The Iron Grenadier force has been trained to infiltrate an area and spread panic and chaos, resulting in an increased demand for weapons, supplied by Destro, of course. An Iron Grenadier trooper is like an obnoxious salesman with guns. In fact, he gets a commission on any armament sold because of his efforts, and receives incentive points for starting riots and encouraging armed revolts. And then here's a quote. I think it's by Iron Grenadier. Actually, it is by the Iron Grenadiers. And it's part of their marching song. And it says, we have no hearts, we have no fears. We sell you guns, we sell you spears. We are the Iron Grenadiers. Part of the Iron Grenadier marching song. So let's take a look at his accessories. And we're going to start with the figure stand, as usual, with the upraised Cobra logo, codename Iron Grenadiers. And like the Dreadnoks, the Cobra logo should be, I would like to see it a Destro logo, the Iron Grenadiers logo, but, touche. And with the codename Iron Grenadiers, you could have done without the codename and just said Iron Grenadiers, but touche once again. Hasbro does what he wants, what they want. So, looking at his accessories, first he comes with his belt, which is removable with a sleeve for the ceremonial sword. Speaking of the ceremony sword, this be it with the gold knuckle guard, black handle, silver blade. Nice ceremonial sword. It's pretty cool, pretty sweet. He also comes with this enormous Uzi submachine gun, which is pretty cool, but it's still oversized for an Uzi. But it's still a nice little submachine gun. And he also comes with this futuristic type red laser pistol looking thing. Which actually, the Techno Viper comes with one, but it's in a silverish gray plastic. Pretty cool. And then you got the main attraction, the main event of the show. The Iron Grenadier himself. As you can see with his little German type helmet with the little fishy fin on the top, dorsal fin on the top. Red face mask. He got this little gold red shoulder blade. Or shoulder pad, that's where the sword goes when he's marching around. It goes across his shoulder. And he's got the red elbow pads. Or red elbows. Gold wristbands. I don't know if that's a paint mishap or however, but it looks kind of funky. And basically the whole uniform's black all the way down. Got the little red things on his knees. And his upper shins. Down to his black boots. You're basically typical black uniform soldier. Let's take a look at his articulation, which is standard for all 25th anniversary G.I. Joe figures. His head doesn't do a 360, but it does hinder somewhat on the metal helmet on the shoulder, on both ways. But it does go around. His arm does lift about yay high due to the shoulder pad on that side. And on the other arm, it does raise a little higher. But roughly you get that kind of range of motion. It does rotate the full 360 all the way around, as you can tell. Bends at the elbow as normal, as well as rotate full 360. And he does rotate at the wrists, a full 360. He does have his ab crunch feature, which is very evident. Typical T-hook at the legs, which is right about there. He can lift his leg 90 degrees, as well as the double knee joint. And he also bends straight at the ankle, as well as rotates full 360. Sets the Iron Grenadier in his articulation. Says still got him in battle mode. Battle mode. Here he is in battle mode. In battle gear, fully set up. Sees the sword, the submachine gun, the laser pistol. My thoughts on the Iron Grenadier. This is a totally awesome figure. Both the vintage as well as the modern. But this one, I like it how he's got a more slender look instead of a little chubby look in his in the vintage version. But this is a great looking figure. I mean, very beautiful figure. Always one of my favorites. His first comic book appearance was in issue number 72 in training, but in uniform in 73. I think this is like a very, very beautiful figure. I will rank him as a top tier figure. He didn't have any animated cartoon appearances in the vintage toy line, or in the animated cartoons, Deke or Sunbow, because he fell right into that gap in between both the Sunbow animated movie and the Deke animated series, which I think is a kind of a downer. That's a little Debbie Downer for that one. But otherwise, he's an awesome figure, awesome foot soldier, awesome troop builder, awesome army builder. Very beautiful figure. I highly recommend this figure. So if you want to watch any of the vintage figure reviews, check out Hooded Cobra Commander 788 as he does it, and which was his 2,000 subscriber episode, I believe it was. And Foreign BX257 also does this vintage figure of this figure, of this guy. And then there's many alterations of the modern era version. You can check out many videos and watching this guy, too many to name. Sanitarian Productions, Joe Fan 82, and quite a few others. So go ahead and check them out. This is, like I said, this is a very highly top tier figure. Tune in next week as I review the oddball of the month in Bulletproof. And you'll find out the week after, or when I do Bulletproof's video, when I introduce the following week's video, you find out why he's the oddball of the group. But, so tune in to check out Bulletproof. But this has been the Iron Grenadier. Once again, I hope everybody stays safe. If you cough or sneeze, cough or sneeze into your elbow, cough and sneeze into whatever. Keep your hands washed. Keep your face washed. If you have to wear a face mask, wear gloves if you have to. Do what you have to do to stay safe, and stop the spread of this coronavirus. Don't go out unless you have to for essentials and exercise or fresh air or whatever. Only go outside if you have to, but try to stay in as much as you can. I've got plenty of videos to watch if you want to watch this channel and these videos. There's other G.I. Joe toy reviewers out there, as well as other toy reviewers or whatever kind of content you're into. Even if it's political, you can watch that. You can watch the news on YouTube. You can watch just about anything. Or you could even watch stuff like my boy Joshua Bowers, his channel on Josh Vids. Just to hear him ramble and show off Slim Jims and whatnot. But he's a good guy. He's one of my favorite friends. So check out his channel. And if you can. This has been the Iron Grenadier. And for Bulletproof, as well as for everybody else, stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll get through this trying time. Eventually, the world will resume and get back to normal. Hopefully, sooner than later. This has been Cobra Island. Wishing y'all best of health. Y'all stand in my prayers. Keep me in prayer. Enjoy this. Enjoy your family while you got them here. And you got time with them. Always do something to keep yourself active while you're in the house. Enjoy yourselves. And like always, now you know. And knowing is half the battle. See y'all next week. Love y'all. Peace. And take care of yourselves.